The Hungaroring is abuzz with excitement as Formula One returns to Hungary for another round. We first came here in 1986 after construction on this purpose-built motorsport facility was completed. The Hungaroring is one challenging succession of corners and turns. With few straights, it's affectionately known as the go-kart circuit. Drivers will have to find a proper rhythm to make the most of the layout, and for cars, low-speed downforce will be paramount. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. The competition is on. After a day of free practice yesterday, we wrap up with the third and final session before moving on to qualifying. Time and time again, we see just how little separates the drivers as they complete their qualifying laps. Those who have pushed that little bit harder during qualifying can be rewarded with a grid place that sets them apart from their competitors going into the race. You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts. It's time for the final touches here on the grid, ahead of today's race.
Red Bull did well during qualifying this weekend. They're in a solid position to seize any opportunities as the race begins. Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. We've been having sunny weather here today, but there are some clouds looming that might complicate things for teams further down the line.
And we're 70 laps away then from the conclusion of this Hungarian Grand Prix, and each and every one of them is sure to be thrilling. The drivers there lined up on the grid under mostly sunny skies. Here's Red Bull. Starting in third place, they're in a really good position for this race. And here's the second Red Bull driver. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalize on it? The teams are ready to go. This is it, the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go. And there's an overtake from Williams. I think we've had a car run wide. Ferrari advance the race position. Red Bull gained a place. Let's take a look at the replay. We're just watching the Red Bull. And there they go, moving up a position in the pack. The driver's team there cheering them on. Red Bull moved up. We can take a look now. We're just watching the Red Bull. And they get past, which moves them up a position. The team watching on and clearly loving that.
box, box.
Is that a lockup?
Looks like quite a big accident, yeah.
Copy.
It's a crash! Let's see what happened there. Now just take a look at the McLaren. And there we see the crash. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see. Seems to have been a lockup. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. And yes, that's the lockup. The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there. We've had a crash. Let's have a look. Now look at this. It was the AlphaTauri driver involved. There's the crash. The team are really disappointed with that. Let's hope it doesn't set them back too badly. Oh, we've had a spin.
That was a purple lap. Nice move.
And a new position, just gained by Williams.
We're boxing this lap.
Sounds like we've had a spin. Let's take a closer look. Now just focus on the Haas. Look at that! They've spun their car. Did somebody spin out there? Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. What a spin out! Red Bull gained a place. Let's see what happened there. We're just watching the Red Bull. And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gained. That was a big moment. The team are clearly delighted. I think there's been a lock-up.
Box, box.
Sounds like someone's locked up. Like a spin. I think that was a crash. We can take a look now. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. Dear me, they won't have been expecting that. And there's an overtake from Williams. Red Bull moved up. Here's the replay. We're just watching the Red Bull. Gaining a position there. They make it look so easy. Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it. Red Bull gained a place. Who's running wide there? Was that a lock-up on the track? We've just had a car run wide. Let's have a look. Now we see the Williams here. Goodness me, they're completely off the racing line. Is that a lock-up?
That is the purple lap for now. 2 laps remaining. Let's back off. push. Need to push on.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
I think someone's run wide.
So that's the checkered flag.
Such phenomenal work from Red Bull's driver. And what a finish Red Bull had today.
I couldn't agree more. It just shows what this team can do when all the pistons are firing.
And after this result, the team is fourth in the constructor standings.
Next time, the teams will be adding another year to the legend of Spa-Francorchamps. Anything can happen at the Belgian Grand Prix.